Hello guys, Mike Martin here from Magic Page. Just coming on today, I've spotted something whilst working on one of the websites that I thought may interest a few of you. And it's something to try when you get the title tag showing up incorrectly. I'll show you what I mean. So this theme that I've noticed it on is called Starpoint. And if we go to the Magic Page, in fact, I'll show you first of all what it is. So, right, here's my drop down menu. Now, this is today's site, so I built this today for the UK. And as you can see, we've got 4 pages. I've not indexed any of them yet. Right, a quick note for people. See the URL? Right, I haven't got the word locksmith in the URL, so I've used the word locksmith here and then the keyword. If I have locksmith in the URL, I'll use in or near. I tend to steer away. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I tend to steer away from using the keyword or the location in the URL twice. They just don't rank as well. I don't know why, but I'm assuming it's keyword stuff in for URLs, but it just doesn't work as well. So if you've got the word locksmith in there, don't stick the word locksmith in here. Or, well, not locksmith, but you know whatever trade you're doing. If you've got keyword in there, don't put your keyword in there. And if you get your location in here, well, I tend to steer away from location websites unless you get using like, I'll use locksmithcalifornia.com /in and then the location, because that obviously is relevant, but I would avoid that. That's just something that crossed my mind while I'm talking. Right, so if you have a look here, so we click on Bristol, and if you look up here, you see where it says lock reviews. So it's not actually pulling in the title tags for this, and if I go back to edit Magic Page, you can see I've done the whole page and I've pulled in all the title tags and everything else here. Now looking at that should be getting pulled in up there on the Magic Page, but it isn't. And one thing I noticed is if I go in here and put anything in, so Car Locksmith Services, and click update, and go back to Bristol, for example, and as you can see now, it's now pulling in the title tags. So on some themes, if it's not pulling it in and you're trying not to put this bit in, oh, I've never seen that before. Anyway, you're trying to not put this bit in your website, what will happen is it won't pull in the title tag. So sometimes if you leave this blank, which I know I do a lot because I prefer not to have that showing on some websites, you could just go in and pop whatever you want in there. So if I was to put this in here and update it, that will show on the website for every location the way it should, but it will also drop the correct title tag in. We're jumping back over to Bristol, and as you can see, it's now pulling in the Bristol title tags there, and that's the bit that I've just added. So I just thought I'd let you know about that. So just to recap, that is on the Starpoint website. So quick note, if you get a website built from Rowan and it's on the Starpoint, you don't need to change the URL, I mean the theme, or mess around. You just need to make sure that something is in that little box on the page, and it'll work fine. Thanks very much guys, cheers, bye.